Hello, I'm Jerry Fort. I want to try. The preparation and the way that the people in the UK drink their tea. I've been so curious about trying this. So I've watched a couple of videos about, about how they prepare their tea and get it ready for drinking, and what they put in it. And I didn't even get the milk. Just a minute. Tell you. Okay, so in the UK, and I don't know about other countries, I'm sure they do in other countries too, but they put milk in their tea, which it's funny how the concept of putting milk in your tea, your hot tea, just sounds sounds funny to American people because growing up, if I had hot tea, it was just with tea and some honey, and a lot of times just sugar. But I never heard of the concept of putting putting milk in my tea. Probably the first time I ever heard of it was a lady I used to work with from. She lived in Newfoundland, and that's the way she did it. she would put milk in her tea, and she would dip crackers in it. Goodness. Okay. All right. So let's get to this. I want to attempt this. So my fellow YouTubers and subscribers in the UK, you can tell me if I'm doing it right. Dang. And maybe give me other suggestions about how to do it. But I want to know what this tastes like. So I'm gonna get this started. I got my kettle here. Got it nice and hot. So what I could see what you do is they say the tea first, and then you add your milk, and then sugar. So, but I want to do it without sugar first. And they said to not fill up your cup so you leave room for the milk. Okay, so just going to do that. I'm using Nestea black tea, because I heard that you use black tea for your for this. So and it says, let's see, steep for 1 to 2 minutes. All right, so I'm going to set my clock for 2 minutes. Okay. So I'm a big movie and show watcher. I watch a lot of shows. My wife gets me into shows. I like good storylines. I like good characters in shows and movies. It draws me in. I've always liked movies and shows that have to do with Renaissance times, and in Britain, England. So, and they drink, their tea with milk in it. And one of the shows my wife got me into, and y'all are going to think this is probably kind of weird, and I was very reluctant when she kept saying, you ought to watch this show, you ought to watch this show. And the show is called Call the Midwives. I don't know if any of you have ever seen this show, but it's about England when when they used midwives to help have their babies, usually at homes. They would come to their home and they would help them have their baby. And my wife was saying, you ought to watch a show called The Midwives. I was like, that doesn't sound like something I'm going to want to watch. I don't want to watch that. There's other stuff I'd rather watch. And she kept on, and we finally finished this other show, and she says, well, what do you want to watch? I'm like, well, she's gotten me into some other shows before that was pretty good. So let me try one episode of this called The Midwives Show. And after that, man, I was I was drawn in. It was interesting back in those days. It was the, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, somewhere around that time. So, but had a lot of good, funny characters, funny moments. People from other countries were in England a lot. They just started coming over a lot back in those days, if I understand correctly. But it showed them a lot of the British ladies there drinking tea all the time with milk in it, and there was times when milk, that it was the winter time was real bad that they didn't get the milk out to them in time, so they didn't have milk to go in their tea, and there was some funny moments, but an interesting show. But anyway, long story short, or is it too late? So here we go. All right, so it's been steeping for 2 minutes. All right, so let's get this out. Let me dunk it a couple more times. Okay, get this out. The string busted open the bag a little bit. But you know what? I'm not going to redo this video. I'm going to drink the tea leaves. There's not that much in there, just a little bit. Okay. All right, so add the milk. Okay, so this is going to be really weird for me, but I'm really anxious to see what this is like. Smells good. Smells like tea. I can't remember what the dude said on the video. It said dollops. Just like, I think he said 2 to 3 dollops. But I'm going to just do 2. Just little shots here. Let's see. 1. Let me do a little bit more. There. All right. Okay, let me let you see the color. You professionals that are used to drinking your tea this way can kind of tell me if that's a good color on that. How's that look? All right, I'm just gonna get this stood back up again. Usually pretty difficult. My little tripod doesn't always cooperate. Okay, you're kind of crooked. All right, so I'm gonna try this without sugar first. It doesn't smell that much different. All right, here we go. It doesn't. I'm getting the tea acidity, and maybe just a little bit of milk taste to it. I don't know what I'm supposed to look for, in the taste. What am I supposed to look for? Am I supposed to look for the taste of milk a little bit? Let me just put just a little bit more, because it is really hot. So if maybe it's meant to cool it down just a little bit. I don't want to do too much and then ruin what I'm trying to accomplish. It's okay. It tastes. I'm not really getting the milk taste. You know what I mean? So I don't know if I'm doing it right or not. Let me try a little shot of sugar in there. It's not, I mean, it's gonna make it sweet, but that's why I wanted to do it without the, well, I really put a lot of tea leaves in there. I didn't know I busted it open that bad. I just don't know what I'm supposed to look for in the taste. Maybe I didn't put enough milk in it. I don't know. I don't think I need to do any more than that though. Let's see. Well, the more milk I put in, the more it takes off the acidity, the kind of the light bitter on the back end. So it's accomplishing that, taking away the light bitterness. But I'm getting a very, very light creaminess to it. Is regular milk okay, or am I supposed to use some kind of cream like a creamer type cream, heavy cream or something? Like I said, I only watched 2 videos, and let me try the sugar. I'm sure everybody probably does it a little different, you know, their own way, their own preference. That's good. With that light sweetness, I didn't make it really, really sweet. Just a light sweetness with the light milk taste. It's very light, and I got the tea mixed with it. That works pretty good. I just didn't know if I'm supposed to get the milk taste, you know, more or not. Yeah, that's good like that. I like that. It's different. It would be something to do once in a while. And if I get, you know, some comments and some suggestions and some tips on to make it a little bit better, let me know. I would kind of like to experience a different way of drinking my tea. I don't drink a lot of hot tea, to be honest, I don't. But I'm always wanting to try different stuff, different things. I guess being a reviewer, that's perfect for me. Or it's perfect for me being a reviewer because I like trying different stuff, right? So anyway, I'm going to end it there. You guys let me know if I did something wrong or if I needed to add more. I know I need to be more gentle with the tea bag. Okay, well, I'm going to end it there. I thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. I'm going to be looking for comments and some suggestions and tips and stuff like that about this because I want to know. Okay, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. We'll see you on the next one.